why Mad Over Donut succeed in India whereas Dunkin' Donuts struggled, and why donut as a segment could not grow as big as burger and pizza in India. Welcome to Avlokan, where in this video we take a brief look on the Indian donut market and what can you learn from it. First, know that Dunkin' is an American giant with more than 13,000 stores globally and a revenue of $1.3 billion in the year 2023. Dunkin' entered India in 2012 and went on to open 14 outlets in the next 12 months. The reason for such fast expansion was based on two decisions. Number one, they wanted to follow the same positioning which had worked for them all across the globe, that is, of being a breakfast on the go option. Second, it was a subsequent step that made sense to them, since that's what other American fast food chains had done and found success by expanding in India. But this caused a domino effect of blunders for Dunkin', as both these decisions were based on insights which were flawed. Because number one, majority of Indians prefer to sit and eat their breakfast in their home, and the kind of breakfast we eat is savory and not sweet. Second, the reason that burger and fast food chains had found success in India was because that in the same price of a donut, consumers were getting a meal that satiated their hunger, which is not the case when one consumes a single donut. But Dunkin' kept expanding. More number of stores meant higher operational cost, which made it difficult to achieve store profitability. Now, to achieve store profitability, they had to increase customer footfall, for which they launched burgers in India. So much so that their burgers became their center of marketing even while promoting new stores. This was a major problem from a brand point of view for two reasons. Number one, dilution of brand equity. What is brand equity? It is the added value endured to a product or service with customers. In layman terms, it refers to the different outcomes which occur when a product or a service is marketed under its own brand versus when it's not. Now back to our story. By this, Dunkin' caused confusion among customers. You see, customers are very simple and tend to associate one brand with one product. So, many got confused whether Dunkin' is a donut brand, a coffee player, or a burger brand. Second, they focused on their burgers so much that they ended up competing with burger brands in India such as McD and Burger King. Dunkin' even ended up in getting into a price war with these two players when they launched their burger for Rs 49. To top all of this, Dunkin' even underplayed its beverage segment in India, which meant it was moving away from the two things which differentiated it, that is, donuts and coffee. Let's take a step back and look at another donut player in India of a much smaller size. Launched in 2008, Mad Over Donut was the first donut player in India. So much so that they launched at a time when majority of Indians didn't even know what a donut meant. But this didn't stop them from becoming the top donut player in the country. So how did they do it? Number one, they very quickly understood that donut is just a snack and not a meal, and that donut as a segment is a niche which cannot compete with burgers or pizzas either in terms of frequency or in terms of ticket size. This understanding helped them to come to a decision of maintaining steady growth and maintaining a positioning focusing on their donuts only. Second, to truly understand the market first, they only operated in 4 cities till the year 2020 because they believed in going deeper in a single market first and then expanding horizontally. Also, they wanted to achieve store profitability before opening new stores. And these decisions paid off. Mad Over Donuts soon realized that most of their revenue was happening via takeaways from their outlets. Knowing this, they kept their operational costs low by opening stores as small as 145 square feet. To combat COVID-19, they focused on opening cloud kitchens, which soon turned out to be the mother kitchen for all the small outlets in the future, keeping their operational costs even lower. Today, Mad Over Donut has 140 stores in India, out of which 60 are cloud kitchen, whereas Dunkin' Donut has just 21 stores, making Mad Over Donut the champion in the Indian donut market. This shows that even today, smaller brands can beat giants in their own game. So what are the key takeaways from this? Number one, don't try to achieve growth by launching new products or by expanding to new markets, but rather try to find product market fit for one product and then scale it later. Second, stay true to your brand and ensure that new product development are in line with what your brand stands for. Before ending this video, let me leave you with one question. Do you think that Dunkin' could have succeeded in India had they positioned themselves as an after-office donut and coffee on the go option? Let me know in the comments what you think. Thank you for watching Avlokan. I will see you next time.